time for Today Tonight. And Rosanna, you've got an Aussie experiment first up.
Yeah, we certainly do, with quite alarming results as well. What we've done is taken an average Adelaide home, then we've removed everything that's not Aussie made. So all the furniture and other household items that have been imported get turfed out. Now, we're always being encouraged to buy Aussie made. So the other big test is to see how hard or easy it is to refurnish a house with all local products. Here's Lucy Polkinghorne.
We should be thinking about the benefits of buying Aussie. And those benefits are you get a good product, you get it at a good price, but you build strength back into our economy and jobs back into our future.
If it's labelled and I can see that's clearly got the kangaroo on it, like a lot of them do, or the Australian map, it definitely would make us look at that product first.
Meet the Trips. They consider themselves a typical Aussie family. Parents Jackie and Sam like to do their bit to support the local economy.
If you know that it's staying here, it's like buying food from the supermarket. If it's Australian made, I think a lot of people, including myself, would buy a product just because it's made here, you know where it's from.
Although they admit when shopping for household items, price is usually a deciding factor.
If they look the same and one's made overseas but it's $100 cheaper, I probably would be swayed to go to the cheaper product.
We all know the importance of supporting our local manufacturers, but is it always a priority?
I think there'd be a lot. I know there's a few big pieces that I've purposely bought that, you know, are Australian made, but I don't know, some of the stuff is from China. I'm pretty confident most would be Australian.
Well, on the other side, I think we'll be struggling, about 20%, I reckon.
Well, we decided to settle the bet.
Hello,
Hi.
Jackie.
Hi.
Lucy, nice to meet you. Hi, Evie.
Say hello.
Hi, Sam. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
All right, are you ready to go in and find out what exactly is made here in Australia?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fantastic.
In each room, we're going to find out where the main items are made.
The first room's the lounge room here.
Yep.
Let's start with the table right here in the middle.
Okay, right, I know, right.
All right, so we want to have a look.
Here we go. Wow, what do you know? Made China.
Ah, not off to a good start there. All right, let's go with the couch then.
There you go, made in China.
I thought that one was Australian.
Did you? Yeah. Why is that?
Oh, we bought it from Harvey Norman and I honestly thought that it was an Australian product.
Not so.
All right, what about the cushions then that we've got on there?
Made in India. There's a new one.
All right, well, we all know the TV is going to be made overseas as well. What about the TV cabinet?
That's Australian.
Definitely Australian?
Definitely Australian.
Bingo.
Let's see if they get a better score in the living room.
What about these chairs?
Queensland, Australia.
Ah, good one. Bingo.
What about the table?
I'm pretty sure that one's made in China.
Made in China.
The bowl?
Made in Italy.
Well, how about that rug?
Made in India.
Not even the lamp was made here.
Made in China.
4 out of 5 items imported. So let's try the main bedroom.
I've looked everywhere. There's nothing here made in Australia.
Except the mattress. And the kids' rooms?
More chairs made China. Tables made in Poland. Lamp made in China. Well, that's a bunker bed, so that would be Australian, and I gave that be Australian as well.
The bar stools and clock were the only items flying the Aussie flag in the kitchen. Remember this?
I'm pretty confident most would be Australian.
Well, on the other side, I think we'll be struggling.
All right, Jackie, Sam, I'm going to have to kick you out of your own home for a couple of hours. Do you trust me with it?
Sure.
Righto.
Good. We'll see you this afternoon.
All right.
All right, guys, in you come.
Enter R&D removalists.
All right, anything that's not made here in Australia needs to go. The only things left in here should be Aussie made. Jackie and Sam Tripp have just come home. Let's see their reaction. Hi, guys. Come in.
Wow, it's all gone.
Very bare.
Yeah.
Now look, we had removalists come through into your whole house, and the only things that you see left in here are those that are Aussie made. Wow. What do you think?
It's very empty. There's not much left.
Not much left at all.
Are you surprised?
Very. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I thought there'd be more. I really did.
So looking around here now, does it make you think about how much you're spending is actually going overseas rather than
here? most of it by the looks of it. I thought there'd be more.
I think consumers should give some higher regard to the consequences of their shopping decisions when they make those purchases.
Ian Harrison from Australia Made says it's easy to be lured by cheaper overseas products, but consumers need to be aware of how that will impact our future.
We should be very concerned about losing manufacturing activity in this country because the consequences of that will be long-term difficulties in our job market, and our overall living standards will certainly drop.
But is it possible to furnish your home completely with Aussie-made goods? Let's try. Starting with the lounge room, we replaced the Chinese couch with a modular from Harvey Norman, but it'll cost you nearly $1,000. Cushions, coffee table and curtains were also easy to find, but we got stuck on the TV.
Well, we don't make televisions, we don't make VCRs, we don't make DVDs, we don't make microwave ovens anymore, which is a pity. We don't make dishwashers anymore, we don't make washing machines anymore. So there's a whole lot of stuff that used to be very strongly manufactured in Australia, a lot of jobs, which is all now offshore.
Which makes our task tough in the kitchen.
Australia lost most of its electrical industry back in the 80s and 90s, where the cheaper imports, the cheaper labour cost countries, mainly to our north, Asia generally.
But refrigerators like the Kelvinator are still made on our shores. We had no problems in the living room. As for the bedrooms, the bed, bedside table and prints all Aussie made, even a wardrobe and desk for the kids' rooms. It was only electrical and white goods that weren't made locally. So we've proven it is possible to furnish your home with local goods. You may just have to pay more for it.
Product will most likely cost more from Australia, but you'll get a good product, if not a better product.
And a much better long-term investment.
They're investing back into our economy, back into our jobs, back into our living standards, back into opportunities for young Australians going forward.
I'll be looking at those tickets and making sure I buy more Australian products to keep the dollars in Australia, for sure.
Good idea. Lucy Polkinghorne there. Now you'll find a list of those Aussie-made products on our website.